Dr. Pargas, can you confirm this? Reports have it, no, na nag-expire daw yung antivirus nung system. Kaya nakapasok yung ransomware. How true is this? And
Yeah.
how did that even happen? It expired back in May. It's been a few months. Who is tasked to watch over, the renewal of such licenses with antivirus software and such?
Yes, our license actually expired in May, and the plan then was to renew, and we were already planning for the renewal. However, the GPPB, or the procurement board, came out with a new resolution that there should be no renewal after 3 years, and so we had to uh, go through another process of procurement. That's why it took some time for us to do that, and so there was a lag, and we are thinking that probably during the time when our systems are vulnerable, the hackers actually came in. So it was really not uh, being monitored, not planned, but rather we were planning for a different route of renewal. But then again, there was a new resolution that it is not allowed anymore, and so we had to procure.
Basically, Doc, na red tape tayo dyan, no? Bureaucracy, of course, as we can see. Now, moving forward, ngayon natapos na to, it already happened, but moving forward, have we put any steps in place, any proposals, in order for this not to happen again? Because, syempre, hindi naman pwedeng kahit may isang linggo, no, na wala tayong antivirus software, even on our personal computers.
Well, for now, we are using a 30-day trial extension from our current provider, and we are already in the process of opening we have the back resolution already for the procurement of the new license. We also have doing emergency purchases of some tools which would help us monitor and put some controls in order to make sure that this does not happen again. And this your procurement of services are actually proposed by the different agencies and different experts. We are also reviewing our data privacy policy to make it stronger, and we are also reviewing the access of every individual or every employee in the in PhilHealth to make it more protected.
Doc, do you know who are responsible for this? Would they have had inside information, knowledge of your systems to be able to do this, or is this just some randomware ransomware attack? And what were they asking for exactly?
What we know right now really is it's attacked by Medusa, the ransomware, but we don't know if it's there is a negligence in the corporation, or there is a connivance in some of our people. We are still looking and verifying on that. But of course, we don't want to think that there is. But of course, we're looking into all of the aspects of these things. They are actually demanding, although there is no direct demand from us, but accordingly to the news, they are asking for around $300,000 or 17 million pesos in exchange of this data.
Just yesterday, PhilHealth President and CEO Emmanuel Ledesma Jr. said this was all just a bluff, right? This being the hacker's threat to expose the data. He said it was a bluff. He called that bluff. It backfired. They called your bluff instead. Forgive the question, Dr. Pargas, but why didn't you guys act sooner? Why didn't you take it seriously, the threat?
Well, we are actually taking it seriously, and so we are actually not just doing it alone, but we are doing it with the experts and all other government agencies, because we think that this is not just a threat to PhilHealth, but rather a threat to the government in itself, since, well, ransomware or Medusa is an international syndicate, or probably a local one, which happened here. But again, what we were thinking is that since all our databases are intact, then there is no leak with regard to information, and there is no compromise with regard to medical information. And so we are actually waiting for whatever data these hackers are actually saying that they have. And I think what they have really are the personal data of some of our employees.
No, that's what I meant, sir. When they said that they will expose the data that they're holding on to on the dark web if you don't respond to the ransom threat, what made President CEO Ledesma think that it was all just a bluff? That's what I'm trying to understand here, because
Well, again, because according to our investigation, of all of our databases are intact, and so if our databases are intact, then probably there is no leak or there is no compromise with
but there
regard
was
to
a
the
leak, but there was compromised data,
information of
sir.
our members and our patients.
But we've proven today that there was compromised data,
And the
right?
antivirus
Yeah.
expired in May.
Yeah. So
Well, yes.
the
Well,
DICT has
basically,
confirmed it.
although most of this data we think are data of our personnel and some of our employees, and so we are actually also came out with a notice with to the public that for those who will actually find out that their data is compromised, they may call us through our phic.dpo@gmail.com so that we can do something about it already.
You
So
said
again,
though,
another clarification, Dr. Pargas, the notice that you issued is only for affected employees. However, kumalat po ito Sir, so medyo nakakapraning talaga for everybody who is a PhilHealth member. And as I understand it, of course, most of us, if not all of us, are PhilHealth members. Bakit po notice to the public ang lumabas? Linawin lang po natin, no? When this is supposed to be, as you're saying, a notice just for affected employees.
Well, this is just one of those requirements by the National Privacy Commission for us to come out with a precautionary measures to all of our members in case there is a breach of data on what to do, because again, this may be used by these criminals in some criminal acts or criminal activities, and this is just a way for the people to be more vigilant with regard to this type of data breach.
you said at the start of the interview that some workplace stations were compromised. Wouldn't those workplace stations have PhilHealth members' data?
Those are actually those are actually computers being used by our members for their regular job. Our databases for the members' data and our patients' data are in one other separate servers and application systems.